Yeah, alright, so I downloaded the World's Hardest Game level editor, and I think I saw it once a long time ago, but I had no idea it was like this advanced and there's so much effort put into it. I can't actually figure out like how to use the actual editor itself. Like, whoops. Like whenever I try to do anything. Oh, okay, now it's. I guess maybe it was a bug before. Okay, well anyway, I'm just gonna try playing some of these levels, and I'm gonna play around with the actual level editor in my like off camera, because I'm planning on making a level editor. Um, so it's got to be at least as good as this. Otherwise, there's no point in making it. Well, actually, there is. But anyway, let me just play some of these levels. Um, okay, I was gonna. This is the first one I looked at, so I'll just play this one. This one looked reasonable. I haven't played World's Hardest Game in like forever, and the last time I tried custom levels, I got destroyed. But this time, it doesn't look too bad. Guess I could pretty easily get these coins. This level is super easy though. I don't need it to be this easy, but this will be a good warm-up, I guess. Yeah. I basically have to make a level editor because now, like, I can't just code everything. I can't use just pure code in order to generate the levels. I need some type of UI. But it's just a question of how like advanced of a level editor am I gonna make. But like something like this, I could easily make because it's only linear enemies and stationary ones and checkpoints and stuff. So this type of thing would be easy to do. It's like there's like a timeline where you do animation, which is where it gets more complicated. But anyway. Oh. Okay. I should have gotten those coins. I was right there, but anyway. This level... Let me... Yeah, I was going to say it reminds me of World's Hardest Game 3, but it doesn't actually. Just the middle part kind of does. Oop. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy that I didn't really know this existed. I knew it existed, but I didn't realize it was like you know, this advanced, I guess. But yeah, it's kind of I don't really like I'm so concerned with making my own games that I don't try not to pay too much attention to like other stuff. I just kind of focus all my attention on making my own games, so it's easy to like not notice stuff. Yeah, okay. Let me just focus here. Shouldn't be that hard. Oh, okay. What am I doing? Okay. Yeah, this should be pretty reasonable. There's a lot of checkpoints. Okay. So far, this level, I could... The editor I'm planning to make would easily be able to handle this type of level. Yeah, the spinning ones are a little bit trickier. Like, simple spinning ones would be easy, but, yeah. if you wanted to like spin and then turn around at a certain point, like that kind of thing is a little bit harder to do. You basically just need like a timeline to animate it, and then you set keyframes and then amount of space between each frame, and then yeah. Oop. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that, but that worked. Okay. Oh, thought this was gonna help me save time, but it's not. Oh. Okay, now I'll make it. See, like with these levels, there's really only one like correct way to do it. The idea with World's Hardest Game 5 is that there's like multiple entrances to each area, and you can like, you know, like enter a level from a different direction, and it should work from multiple directions and stuff. Whereas like the old World's Hardest Game and like these types of levels, you're kind of stuck like doing it a single way, which is what I was gonna try to like try to come up with, like something that was more like open or whatever, open world. Okay, I think this one's probably, well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna try another level. Okay, I'll just try this one. Okay. So far, it looks pretty reasonable. Oh, wait. Yeah, I just didn't. I should go like that. Okay. I'll try this one. I just want to see what the pit looks like. Oh, okay. See, I like that, like, in the new World Hardest Game 5, when you die, you'll spew out your coins, and then the coins will spread out over the level, although some of them will stay where you, like, died, but it, like, would then force you to, like, explore the level more. So there might be some areas that you wouldn't normally go to, but now there's, like, coins there, so it would make you want to go there. I'll try this one. But yeah, it's all highly, it's just kind of something I'm thinking about. I don't know for sure if the open world style is going to be as good as I think. I'm just kind of hoping that it will, and then if it's not, I'll try to do something else. Whoa. I think like in the new game, having like a health bar, and you know, you don't always instantly die. I personally would. I think it's probably better that way. Oh God. Because instead of, like, when you have a health bar, instead of trying the same thing over and over again and dying, you'll like beat it and then get to the next part and then die. And so it's like you're still dying a lot, but there's more variety but in the life cycle of each life that you use or whatever. Okay, this one's actually pretty hard because they're lining up. You have to, like, to avoid, I have to anticipate when they line up and then not be there when they do. Oh, that was cutting it close. Oh. Yeah, this one's actually not that bad once you like get the hang of it, because you can kind of see when they're about to line up. See, I knew they were going to line up there, so I didn't go over there. Alright, I'll try this. This one looks pretty easy though. So I guess there's like a hotkey to... Oh, I thought there was a hotkey to go invincible, but whatever. That's kind of cool that you could see where your deaths are. I like that. I pressed the hotkey, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm going to have something like that in World Tours Game 5. The idea of the game being like a roguelike or a roguelite, to me also is going to work. I think there's going to be multiple difficulties. On the hardest mode, when you run out of lives, you'll just go straight to the very start of the game. And then on other difficulties, you go back to the start of the level. And you start the level either with nothing or with however much you had when you first got to the level. I'm not sure yet. But, and then you like... When you have money, you'll be tempted to buy extra lives with it, but then you'll also want to buy more HP. And then you'll also, like, there'll be everything you'll want to buy, and then you'll have to think, like, which is most valuable in any given situation. Okay. I don't know what the invincible hotkey is, but let me just try this other part here. This part's, just think here, shouldn't be that hard. Oop. It's hard to anticipate. Oh. Oh. Okay, let's see. This one I don't think is going to be that hard. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Doesn't seem that bad. Okay. See, like these types of enemies where they're not linear, they're going like in a square, that should be pretty straightforward to do, and that covers like the vast majority of enemies, I think. So the fact that I could do the vast majority of enemies is gonna be pretty good. Like, I think my editor will definitely be good enough, but it's just there's certain like niche enemies that would be a lot harder to do. I forgot that I didn't have a checkpoint. I should have tried harder not to die there. I'm actually, even though I was, oh wait, I have to make sure I don't die. Yeah, I was working a lot on like this website, and then it turns out it's not really like a fundamentally like a bad idea what I was trying. It was just a really not a good idea what I was doing. So then I had to like scrap the website essentially, and then I decided, yeah, I should probably try to focus my attention instead of working on stickman mode and like doing all that animation and stuff, which I did all kinds of animation. I ended up like not even really having a oh god, wait, Like, I was going to use it for the header, and then it turns out the header wasn't even really going to work. Or it was, but it was using too much memory or whatever. But anyway, I was just getting too distracted. I'm just going to focus on making like a simple mode and having the new features proven to be like good. Because right now I'm just kind of hoping that it's going to be, the gameplay changes are going to be good, but it's hard to know until you actually, you know, it's questionable. A lot of people think maybe it's better the way it was before or something. But, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Skill. Okay, yeah, this is pretty cool. I like this design where they go around the outside. Oh god. Oh! I was thinking that guy was gonna go, and I didn't pay attention properly. Okay, I'm gonna try another level. Okay, I tried that one, that one. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, this one looks harder than the other ones, but I should be able to manage it. Well, actually, no, I can't. Wait. Let me just think for a second. Yeah, no, there's a checkpoint. Okay, I was thinking I had to do both of those without a checkpoint, and then I wouldn't be able to. But if there's a checkpoint, I have hope. Okay. See, like, in World Tourist Game 5, if I had a bunch of coins and I died, they would, like, spread out, and then you would be tempted to go back into the level and get some of the coins, but then you might think, well, is it really worth it or whatever? And then you'd have to think, like, each game would be slightly different each time because the randomization of the coins. So you'd have to, like, think about any given scenario, like, is it worth it or not, which I think is a good... Because right here, it's 100% worth it to get the coins because I need to. Whereas I kind of like the idea that, like, you can strategize, like, if it's worth it or not. Okay, let me focus here. Oh. Yeah, this part is harder than the other part for sure. Sometimes, oh yeah, that one, I keep forgetting about that one. Yeah, okay, this one's pretty cool. I like this level. Oh, oh. Okay. Oh. This one's pretty fun. So far, this part's my favorite part so far. I also think it'll be good, like, if this is World Tourist Game 5, these ones going would be a different color, and it would be slightly easier to anticipate them coming. Like, you can, like, you can kind of group the enemies together with different colors, so I think that'll make it easier to see. Because sometimes you're tunnel visioned at one spot and then something hits you out of nowhere. But I feel like if it was a different color, you could kind of see it coming better. Okay, this part. Ooh, I'm surprised. Yeah, okay, I'll get it. I'm not really surprised that I'm dying this much because there's like a crisscross and then a second horizontal crisscross, but yeah, all these deaths, like, if I had more skill, I would still be alive, so it doesn't feel like cheap deaths. Oh god. Oh. Okay, if I'm right here, the horizontal ones can't get... Oh! The vertical ones can, but I think I'm figuring it out now. Okay, so I'm like slightly safer here than I am down there, and I could just pop out. Yeah, see, now I got it. See, this is basically a safe zone here. And I could just pop out. Oh! See, getting that one is tough, though. I want to get that one the key and then go back to the checkpoint. Because I'm too scared to go all the way over there. It's not a good idea. See, now I'm in basically the safe zone. I just gotta wait for my opportunity. Right here. Go back to the safe zone. Okay, maybe I'll just get home now. Actually, I should probably get the key on my way up. Okay, now I just have to get home without dying. Oh, I'm scared. Oh! Yeah, I panicked. Getting home is a lot harder than getting there for some reason. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna grab them all on my way up. Okay, maybe I could just run home. Okay, got lucky there. See, I didn't really strategize that one. I just kind of got lucky, but whatever. Okay. Oh, damn. This one's gonna be a doozy, I think. Oh! Okay, let me just think about this. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna wing it because I don't. This is gonna be tough. I don't even think I'll be able to beat this. This one is a doozy. The bottom seems more dangerous to me, but maybe that's just because it's all dangerous. Yeah. Okay, let me just see here. Okay. Yeah, it looks very... Yeah, there's no... I basically have to go get those keys. And they're in a... Okay, the middle... I guess the middle might not be as bad, actually, as the top and bottom are. Try to get to the middle, if I can even get there. Oh my god. Okay, I'll go along the... I feel like the bottom was a bit easier. Oop. Man. Oh, this one is really tough. I can't even get anywhere close to... I just... How am I even gonna... How is this... I can't anticipate what's happening. Oh, okay, I feel like I kind of... Just... See, there's some going back and forth. And then there's... Just... Okay, I guess, yeah, if I stay in the middle lane, it's a lot... Let me just see here. Or is it? Okay, yeah. I feel like it's easier if I don't go all the way to the bottom. Oh god. This one is tough. Okay, I feel like maybe I'm getting it now. The very bottom has an extra one going back and forth, so that makes it harder. Okay, I think I got it now. Okay, I feel like I have a chance now. It's not the very bottom, and the fourth row from the bottom also is tougher than the other ones. Okay, okay, now... See, that was my best one yet. Okay, I got it now. Feel like I can possibly do this now. Although it is tough. Getting the key and all the way back is going to be very, very tough. But I want to try for a bit more. Yeah, I don't like... I'm just going to try to stay in the middle here. Oh, well. Yeah, this one is a doozy. See, like, if I had, like, you know, 10 HP or whatever, I could be getting all the way to the key and then dying on my way back. Oh, wait. Oh, I should have focused there because I actually got to the thing. But instead, I'm dying over and over again in the same spot. So, like, the idea is... The idea is that you, instead of doing the same spot over and over, you get to, like, do a bit more of the level and then die and then come back, kind of. But, yeah, it's just not... I don't know for sure if it's going to be better that way, but I'm hoping that it will be. I want to at least get to the middle part, because I feel like that's basically a safe zone right there. And then I could strategize from there. Right there I get confused. For some reason, the tile I want to go to is always killing me. Not sure why. Maybe I'm just... Oh! Oh, that... Okay. Let's do the same thing as that. Oh! Yeah, that... I guess that doesn't make sense what I was trying to do there. Okay. I think that'll work. See right there. Wait, which tile do I want? Okay, whatever. But yeah, I could see how, like, in stick mode, this would be too much happening. But, yeah, I think you can adjust the level design so that it's, like, more conducive to the other modes. See, right there, I panic and run to a spot and hope that it's clear. But that's not what I should be doing. Oh, man. Okay, focus. Ugh. Okay, here. I got scared. Okay, I'm just gonna stand here till I gather the courage. I just don't know where to go. My brain just shuts off and I just don't know where to go. I'm having trouble even doing this. Maybe I could just run to the... Oh, God. Okay, you know what? This one is very difficult. I'm trying to think why... Why am I having so much trouble? Can't I just keep doing, like... Doing that thing where I go, like, one at a time. Like, here... Like, why can't I just keep doing this? Is there some extra enemy I'm forgetting about that's killing me or something? Okay. Alright, I give up. That was... I'm surprised, though. Like, why? I guess right here... Just trying to figure out why I'm dying so much right here. Shouldn't right here not be that bad, but... it's just weird. I don't even understand why I'm... Like, why am I getting so confused right there? Yeah, I guess you just have less time to react because he's about to turn around, the horizontal one. Okay, let me just keep trying. Okay. Okay, now run. Okay, that's not the running. Yeah, I guess it's because it's a bit different each time because they don't. Oh wait, or is it? No, it's not. Oh darn it. Well, I thought maybe the vertical ones were desynced from the horizontal, but they're not. So I shouldn't. I think I'm just going too far. I should try to pick a closer square, maybe. Or I could just run. Okay, I'm just gonna try run. I'm gonna try a different strategy. I'm just gonna try getting pretty close and then running to the middle. Although there's no way I'll get back using that strategy, though. So I'm doomed no matter what. This is totally... Actually, getting that key and getting all the way back is, like, way above my pay grade. Okay, oh! Okay, I give up. Yeah, that was tough. Okay. Okay. This is my first time trying the new water. I kind of like the way it looks. It looks better maybe than my water from World's Hardest Game 4. I'm going to have water with a current, so it's like conveyor belt and water at the same time. And also to display like your breath like underwater, I'm probably just going to fade the player blue instead. Okay, this one feels way, way, way easier than the last one. This one is like child's play compared to the last one. Last one, I don't even want to know how long it would take. Oh god. I'm sure I've beaten harder levels, like way harder than that when I was making World's Hardest Game 4. Because that's not harder than anything in World's Hardest Game 4. And I've beaten pretty much everything in World's Hardest Game 4 except for the very end. And I've beaten each part of the end individually and some in a row. I just never beat all 5 areas in a row for World's Hardest Game 4. It was just too much. I just knew that it was possible. Oh god. Okay, maybe those ones are kind of... Oh! Okay, those ones are harder than the other ones. The water's definitely screwing me up. Yeah, this one's pretty... I like the coins in the middle of this one. Maybe I have to go around to the other side. Wait. Oh. This is basically where I started, so... Okay. So wait, I can't get anywhere. Okay, so I won. Okay, I played that one already. Let me see if anyone posted anything. Nope. Okay. I'll try more in the future. This is just like my first attempt. Yeah, this is pretty cool though. Like I should have looked at this earlier. It's just there's like a weird thing where like I don't know, it'll make me feel bad kind of that I'm not getting progress on my own game if I see like others. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I'm just trying to focus all my energy on making my own game. Anyway, I'm definitely going to try more levels in the future. Try not to make them too crazy hard. Although I kind of want to try that one again. Well, no, it's too late now. But yeah, if you just make something that you think I might be able to beat, or don't just send me one that's already made or whatever. Anyway, I'll try again later.